My name is Ron. I've had this channel a long time, but I've never really done anything with it. I figured, what the hell, might as well. Mostly a Mopar guy. Always have been and always will be. However, you know, I'll play with about anything. I do restore Trans Ams for a gentleman. Lives a couple hours away. 79 to 81 to be specific. Well, 79 to 80 mostly. I've done a 79 Bandit recreation. If I knew how to enter a picture here, I would. I have an 80 Turbo TA sitting in the driveway. I'm, rotisserie restoration in the middle of it. So I'm working on that in the process. Whether I film that or not, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe portions of it. But I think most of what you're going to see is Mopar content, just, be forewarned. But yeah, right here is what we have going on at the present time. As you can see, 68 Dart. Got a bored out 318. Got some hogged out J heads on it, so they're X head, basically an X head, but they're ported, and they anyway, we'll learn more about all that stuff. She's a runner, that's for sure. Well, she sounds good. I ain't actually had her down the road yet, but what we're working on right now, we're working on subframe connectors. And I kind of looked around, and I've had a 68 Dart before. I had a big block car. I sold it to a guy in England, and he put a 426 Hemi in it. I guess he pulled the Hemi out. Now he's doing a 5.7 modern Hemi. I don't know. Whatever. It's his business. But my project here, doing what I can afford to do, like most of us are. I have a lot of different Mopars around here, and a couple AMCs for that matter. Those are Mama's cars, but we need to get on them soon. I'm looking for a 401, actually. If not, it's going to get a 5.7 Hemi. So, anyways, I guess that's enough of an introduction for now. You'll learn more about me. I know at the present time I don't really have many subscribers or whatever. They may not even be interested in watching this kind of stuff. But hey, I'm going to put it out there. It'll take time to build the channel. I know that. I'm all right with that. But let's get on to the task at hand. The subframe connectors. Now, to kind of bring you up to speed of what my thoughts are on this, okay, I was pricing these things out. Man, things have gotten crazy priced, and I just ain't paying $300-400 for a set of subframe connectors. I can make them, and also I don't want to cut my floor, and I don't want to weld to my floor because I just put brand new interior in this car. So I might do a little welding on the frame, but I'll be careful not to heat it up too much. You may or may not see some or all of that, but anyways, okay, so let me get things set up, and I will be back. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I've already pre-marked this. We're going to take a little notch out of the 2x3 tubing. Like I said, I've already marked it. I had a piece from before, and I just traced it onto this piece. So anyway, here we go. Let me cut this out. This piece is the piece that slides up over the frame, and we have some pieces that we'll weld on here that go up to catch the frame and a couple of bolt holes. And check the length of this. Something doesn't seem right here. I'm just going off of this not for this piece, but I don't think this piece is correct because I cut some off of this. So yeah, I think it's tape measure. You know how we get things to measure, right? Okay, so let's see, we are call it 6.5. This side, we'll call it 6. So yeah, why you measure, people? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do 6.5 on both sides. Gotta get myself another half inch here. Okay, let me add, I am not a fabricator. However, you know, we all gotta just figure it out, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Time to do a little welding. Use the glasses. Glove up. I know people are probably gonna say, you need to use welding gloves, those are just work gloves, but guess what? I've done this for a long time, and that's all I've ever used. So this is what I'm going to use. So let's see. There's my other pieces over here. Side piece. Another side piece. About me too. You know, I kind of do things on the fly. I guess a little like Ian Russell. God knows I am no Ian Russell. However, you know, you gotta admit, he's pretty entertaining to watch. You know. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We roll this thing on the side. I hope you guys can hear me and I hope you can see. But this is an experiment at this point. So, okay, we're going to lay this on there. Again, everything's been measured up. These are just straight 4-foot blanks, honestly, that I got from Summit. So they just kind of came out perfect. This part here will tuck up to the frame. This will hug the frame. And these are the holes that the bolts go through. So let's get with it. Put a couple tacks on here. Tighten up that tension on the wire, see if that helps. I'm running a Miller-Matic 135. It's a older machine, but I've used it for a long time. It does alright for, you know, this light stuff, but if I have to get into rolling like a 1/4 inch or up, I have a oxyacetylene setup that I'll heat it up first, or I really need to get me a 220 welder, but this does the job for now. That'll hold it. Flip it over the other side. Do the same thing. However, on this side, I want to get a bolt or two to just kind of make sure things are staying in alignment. So when I go to pop that bolt to the frame, you know, see that stuff. Here's what we'll do. Roll this guy over on its side. jam these things through there. Just like that. And well, one shorter than the other. One shorter than the other, isn't the story of our life, right? Anyway, there we go. Roll this thing back over on the side. Kind of line up. Okay. I think that's good right there. Now, we both seem to like that position pretty good right there, so we'll go with that. May not be the best way to do it, but that's how we're doing it. Good to go. Pull these out of here. Put them back in the bolt bin. Dang, those look pretty good. Hey, this old man might actually be knowing what he's doing here. I don't, but hey, I can fake it. Okay. I think we're all right there. Let's see what we got. We're all welded up here. Let's do a little bit here on the inside. What do you guys think? This thing got a little bit hot. We'll speed it up for you so you only have to watch some of it. You don't have to watch any of it, but hopefully you do. Okay, here's what I've done so far. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but see that or not? But I had a light around here somewhere, but we'll get some light on the subject. But here's what I did so far. I'm not the greatest welder, but it'll work. Just come up to the subframe up here, and as you can see, I have it bolted through here, and over here I have another bolt. I'm going to cut this and, you know, make it to fit the frame. But yeah, and then it goes back. And hey, this isn't everybody's idea. I know a lot of them say it has to be welded to the floor pan and everything else, but the way I feel is better than nothing. Here's another one. Here's the upper shot, or the rear shot. We have a couple of bolt holes right here, and I welded these on. You'll see more of those on the second one I build, but you know, this is obviously what we're starting with here. Yeah, so you know, there is just 2x3 tubing, 090 wall. This is some really thick, probably, oh geez, I mean, it's probably 1/8 inch plate, so maybe more, but I think they'll do the job. And I'm gonna go ahead and get set up on the other one, and I'll be back. And we're back. Here we go. Let's finish up the welding here. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Guess I need to film this stuff more often. My welds are better that way. Okay, folks, here we go. I think we're just going to throw a few tacks inside. We're fully welded on the outside here, so that's all we really need, I think, just a few tacks in there. And honestly, probably don't even really need that, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. So, we'll go. We don't want too much buildup in there. We want it to be able to slide over the frame. Okay, so we're good on that side. Let's go ahead and flip it. And basically all we got here is 2-inch angle. It's, oh, I don't know, probably at 90 wall like the rest. Yeah, it's pretty comparable to the tube. Now on this, we are going to, or I am going to, shim up the tube a little bit. Well, that's the wrong way. So, we're going to go about like that because the, otherwise it won't clear the floorboard and I'll have a really bad angle on the subframe connector. I want it pretty level with the rockers. Again, it don't matter. I mean, it's just an aesthetic thing, you know. So, okay. Well, I'm going to do that. And let me think. Okay. Gotta find something under to hold it. Put underneath of it and get it up where I want it here. That might be too thick, but let's see what it does. Yeah, that looks about like the other side, so we'll go with that. Okay. Okay, let's, I think I'm just going to run the ground down here. Hopefully I have enough lead. Yeah, good. There we go. Okay, try this again. Told y'all I wasn't no fabricator. Okay. So I also told you guys I fumble around a lot. That's what I'm talking about. Traffic there. Okay, good now. Pull this out of here, but that's not going to work. Nope. I got to cut this back. Wasn't flush with the tube here, so I had to cut it loose and start over. That's all right. I can get something here to. Man, a little tight here. Okay. That'll do. Let's burn it in. Okay, it don't look half bad. Again, like I said, I guess I need to be filming all my welds because they look better when I do. Okay. There we go. Now there is one last thing here that we need to do. Let's turn this off for the time being. So, turn the gas off. Talk about expensive. That's another thing that's coming up. You want to play, you gotta pay, right? on the safety glasses. We're gonna cut a piece off the off of one of these, one that we've already cut, and we're gonna box this end in here because it's open, and it'll also add strength. So we got to trim a little off right here for an angle, you know, to be able for it to fit properly. And then we're just going to slice, you know, just going to feel it. You might have seen it on the bottom there where I was welding, where I welded on already, but that's what I'm going to do here. That's just for reinforcement. Well, you know, watch those guys. Doing this stuff on YouTube, you know, and it's easy to sit there and say, hey, geez, what takes them so long, or whatever, you know. But man, the filming part of it adds a lot of time, it seems like, and I haven't even edited the first video yet. Maybe Mama will help me with that, but she will. Or maybe I'll figure it out. Both figure it out, and anyway. Hopefully things will get better as time goes on. That's the bottom line. Or I just won't do it anymore. So we're going to need to cut just ahead of those, I guess. Trim this side down a little more. Well, you know, it ain't gotta work. It'd be like a lot of the other hacks on YouTube, right? Close enough. A lot of them would say. So I don't know how you guys like to do it, but I'll do like, I'll push the weld, sometimes I'll pull, but again, I'm not a fabricator, this is the way I do things, and also, you can do, you know, circles, or you can do like half moons, or you can, you know, push and then pull back in the weld, and push further and pull back in the weld, and, you know, people do it a lot of different ways. You do whatever's comfortable for you. You know, the bottom line is just, you know, just get good penetration. And again, I shouldn't even be giving advice because I am no welder, but I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done, guys. Oh yeah, looks good. No problem. If I can prop this side up, you know, whatever. A little bit jumping around, because otherwise I burn holes. So. But I want the heat, because I want to really, you know, burn it in. And so good penetration is, you know, it means that more strength, right? So we don't want the thing coming apart when we're pulling wheelies. That'll never happen. Never say never, I guess. But this car, eventually, I am planning on want to back half it. I've always wanted a pro street car. I have a 75 Duster outside. I have another 68 Dart. It's kind of just a shell. A 67 Dart, sorry, and I have a 70 Coronet. Coronet's going to be a fake Super Bee. I had one when I was a kid, and you know, I should have never got rid of it, but I traded it for a Dart of all things, 72 Dart. I had a lot of fun in that car, but I always wanted that Super Bee back. It was plum crazy purple, 4-speed, 383. So I'm going to build this one I found down in California. 3-day road trip, 1,600 miles in 3 days with 2 St. Bernards in the back seat. But man, that was a fun trip. And anyways, now I got the car. It looks like crap sitting out there, but you know, it'll be something. I got a little treat over here on the end of the stand. I'll share with you guys another video. Okay, back at it. It ain't pretty, but it'll do. You guys know the drill. You guys have ever welded. So while this thing's cooling down, I think I'm going to jump under the car and well, yeah, I was going to show you guys the welds, wasn't I? Let's look at these welds, I guess. Let's turn this camera. Okay. Now, come on, you guys got to go easy on me because I am not a welder or a fabricator. But here we go. You know, you guys can say what you want, but there's a lot of people out there. Sorry, I'm tangled up in the cord here. A lot of people out there, they just want to, you know, talk crap about somebody else's work, but they ain't sharing it with the world. So, you know, it's not beautiful. But I can tell you what, I can grind that down and make it look nice, but I'll probably just wire brush it and throw some, you know, and throw some, that's a close-up too. A lot of people really wouldn't want to show you that. I may not. I'll see how the editing goes on the video. But, again, these are just, you know, it's just a frame stiffener. So it's not like this is the only thing that's going to support the car. I mean, this is just a little addition. I wouldn't probably never need these, I don't know, but we got a little bit there, I see, but I might hit that before I put it in. But anyways, I'm gonna let this thing cool down, and I'm gonna drill some holes and stuff for the other. I'm gonna bore you with that. Maybe I'll just show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right. Okay. Well, I got everything in here pretty much. But I have a couple of the holes I still need to drill and some welding. But I'll show you where I am so far. Okay, so, you know, you guys already seen this, but I did get the grade 8 bolts in there. I might still weld around that, haven't decided. Also, you know, I got this hole back here. I might fill that as well. And, you know, a little bit of this business here. I think I'm going to probably cut and weld that. But the other side, I just don't have the front bolts in yet. Everything else is done. Let me show you that. So, there's this side. Got the grade 8 bolts in there. You know, it's the same deal. It's the exact thing. They'll work just fine the way they are, if I'm being honest with you. You know, I don't know. I might do something different. I decided I'm gonna let the car down, kind of show you a little bit. It needs a lot of body work, which, you know, I'm a body guy, so yeah, like I said earlier, kind of do it all, you know. So let me have the car down and I'll show you around. So pretty much here it is. Like I said, 68 dirt. Has a little 318 in it. Nothing special in the trunk. Kind of dirty. We live out in the country, so things get really dusty out here. But you know, it kind of does all right for itself. I cut the wheel wells for the tires. Again, someday I'd like to back half it. And I got the steel rallies on there now, 15 by 10s in the back. With like 295 50 15s. I don't know, like a 190, 895 75 in the front. Nothing special or extravagant. Let me get back a ways here. I don't want to trip. So, that's what it looks like from the front. The only thing I've done is on the body really is just I've straightened the front fenders out. They're actually 67 fenders, but I'm going to drill the marker lights for the 68. I have them, but the problem was that they were in such bad shape. I just put them on the 67. And here's what it looks like under the hood. Like I said, a little teen. And it's fun. But like I say, I haven't even really had this thing out on the road at all. You know, I detailed everything on the hood, everything on this car. It's been down to complete shell. And I brought it back, but I do have a little treat that's going to go on it. It's 2 quick fuel 450 Hollies and a Hawaiian tunnel ram. You know, and that's a Velocity Stacks, just Summit brand. But someday I'll get around to that. Not sure. Now, the labor of love for me lately has been the interior. Now, my brother is an upholsterer, and he did the seats. Well, he just did the upholstery on them, and I covered them myself, which is the first for me. You know, it's got brand new carpet. The back is, you know, all custom. It's not a seat really. It's just to, I have nobody going to be sitting in the back seat. Still got to do the headliner. I haven't done that yet. And I need a dash pad. And like I say, a kick panel over here. But I'm going to make a console. It's a B&M shifter with a Hurst line lock handle. But yeah, that's my little 68. That's the focus of our video today. I don't know if I'm going to bring you back for another video on those subframe connectors, because, you know, it's just more of the same, really. So, anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for watching my first video. Hey, my first real video. And, more to come. I hope I get a lot of subscribers, and, you know, share, like, subscribe, all those things we tell us we need to do. And, I hope you enjoyed what I did. I hope the editing comes out all right, because, well, Like I said, this is all new to me. So, like I say, I have lots of stuff. I'm always doing stuff around here. So, you know, a lot of future plans, of course, always, you know, comes down to money. But I also have a little 55 Dodge pickup in my video. His name is, we named him Gramps. Because I have an 06 Ram, you know, it's like, just figure he's older, so, you know, name him Gramps, just kind of funny, but, I wanted to do some work on him, and I would like to get him on the road. He's close, this wiring harness and a few odds and ends, the bed, and I can, you know, take him to some shows, or just cruise, you know, cruise the drag, cruise the gut like we used to do. Anyway, okay. Well, hey, I'd like to thank you all for watching.